Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. Today I'll be reviewing the Air Berlin A330-200 by JC Wings in a 1 to 200 scale. Check the description in case you missed anything throughout this video. My social media links will be down there. I pre-ordered this from easytoys.com, their link will also be down in the description. That's my 17th A330 model and it's my first Air Berlin model. Some information about Air Berlin. Air Berlin was one of Europe's largest airlines. Being the second largest German airline and 10th largest European airline in terms of passengers carried. After many years of losses, Air Berlin filed for insolvency on 15 August 2017 and ceased operations on 27 October 2017. Their operations base was at the Airport Bureau Center, Charlottenburg in Wilmersdorf, Berlin, Germany. Main hubs were Berlin-Tegel Airport and Dusseldorf Airport. They were founded in 1978 but didn't commence operations until 1979. And their fleet they operated a total of 386 aircraft, including 17 A330-200s and 3 A330-300s. This aircraft's first flight was on the 3rd of April 2001 and delivered to LTU on the 18th of May 2001, delivered to Air Berlin on 27 March 2009, and on the 2nd of February 2018, this was one of the aircraft that went to Virgin Atlantic to cover for some of their grounded 787s due to the Rolls-Royce Trent issue. The Airbus engine designation code for this aircraft is 23. Let's take a look around the box here. So, A330 Air Berlin, member of Oneworld, well, formerly, of course. And then on the bottom, 1 to 200 scale aircraft model. Got some facts on the back. You can pause to read this if you wish. And then on the bottom, Oneworld and JC Wings, and then the warnings, of course. On the top of the box, so that's the model I'm unboxing. And then on the bottom is that's the Oneworld version, which I did not get. And here inside the box, we have the model, the stand, and the gears. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box and we're going to start at the cockpit windows on the port side. Alright, so we have cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube static ports, the Oneworld logo because Air Berlin was of course a former member of Oneworld, which is currently a group of 13 airlines. Part of the registration on the gear door, PA. Air Berlin titles. The inboard landing light, airberlin.com on the engine. These engines are Pratt & Whitney PW4168A. Engines look very well detailed on the inside, and the fan blades, they do spin. If we have no landing taxi lights on the nose gear, but that's okay. And this engine, yeah, the fan blades do spin in this one as well. Alright, we'll continue along the wing, where we come to the sorry about that, there we go, the wingtip. On the wingtip we have Air Berlin and the red navigation light. And back onto the fuselage, where the Air Berlin livery continues, and we come to the registration number, which is D-ALPA, or Delta Alpha Lima Papa Alpha. German flag. Air Berlin was not the flag carrier or a flag carrier for Germany. but they do, or did, have the German flag on their aircraft and their logo on the tail. APU exhaust. And now to the cockpit windows on the starboard side. We also have the window wipers again, PJ tube static ports, part of the registration on the gear door. Obviously no Oneworld logo on this side because that's only for the port side of the aircraft. The front cargo container door. The Pratt Whitney engine. The wingtip on this side, Air Berlin again, the green navigation light. And back on the fuselage where we have the rear cargo container door, the bulk window registration number, German flag, and their logo on the tail. Okay, we'll take a look underneath the aircraft now. Right, so nose gear and gear doors. An antenna right there. Actually, I believe that's, looks like a, no sorry, that's a valve. That's a drain valve. Anti-collision beacon, NACA ducts, hole for the stand, main gears, gear doors. Underneath the wings, flaps, slats, ailerons. Just at the end of, I believe it, yes it is. Okay, just have to check there real quick. So at the end of this fairing, looks like paint has come off, but that is not the case. That is there for the fuel dump valve underneath the engine. Same on this side. And again the fuel dump valve on that second from the outboard fairing. Continuing down, we have an antenna and then another drain valve. And then the APU housing. Now on top of the aircraft, we have an antenna, the SATCOM, anti-collision beacon, markings for the ADF antennas. On top of the wing, flaps, slats, ailerons and spoilers. And again there's the Air Berlin logo. And do not walk outside this area markings. Top of the engine. Same on this side. And again on top of the engine. Continuing down, we have two more antennas and then the big Wi-Fi box. And then the two grey dots on each horizontal one grey dot on each horizontal stabilizer. They are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. I'm actually not sure if Air Berlin did have Wi-Fi on this aircraft at the time, even though it still was recently when they when they were ceased completely. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe it was because Virgin Atlantic put it on there. Maybe they just made the model with it. Not too sure. If someone knows, I'm intrigued. But yeah, let's go on to the seating for this model now. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Actually, sorry. I mean, there of course is no seating. I'm so used to doing this. There is no seating. Apologise. We'll move on to some of the wheel features. I feel a bit embarrassed by that. Okay. And it somehow wants to focus on the wingtip there. Okay, so landing gear, they do roll quite well. Nose gear, as you can see, it's struggling, but it does roll if you give it enough of a push. But anyway, nose gear, swivels, and as you can see, landing gear on touchdown or on rotate, so they do tilt. And now onto the stand. Again, that white metal or painted metal base, Airline A330-200 scale 1 to 200. The bottom is where the piece that screws on goes into the model, and on top we have the padding so you don't scratch the model underneath. The gears are magnetic, can easily be removed and put back into place. When I say easily, of course, I mean when you can actually see under the model. There we go, I think it's in. When you do want it in the in-flight position on the stand, there are gear doors here to use if you wish. And they don't really tilt the position they should be. The right one, right main gear is getting there, but it's not quite there. So there could be more detail put into this gears to allow them to tilt to where they should be. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of this. I do hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Comment, tell me what you think of this model, tell me if you're going to get it or if you have already got it. I know this was, I know this released quite some time ago, so I'm a bit late to the party, but better late than never, I guess. It's a very cool model, and I'm glad to have it since Airline is now gone, and so the likelihood of models being produced in their livery is not very likely. Share this video as well so other people know about this model and see if they want to get it too. Subscribe for more, there's plenty more on the way. I'm not sure if I've posted this while I'm away or not, but I'm away for 4 weeks, so I'm going to try and pump out as many videos as I can, get as many prepared before I go away. So I hope I don't leave you guys hanging on that, so just know if I don't produce many videos, that's the reason. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.